Hi TCT, it's me, Luke. It's Tuesday? Hi. Yeah, today you've got me, Billie, who usually comes on Tuesday, obviously. She's feeling a bit under the weather today. She's been ill since Saturday. She's not been feeling too great, so she's not doing her video today. So I'm doing it. Just filling in. She'll be back next week. Hopefully. Unless she's feeling too ill then. And then we're gonna panic, because that's a long time to be ill for. But enough about that. She'll get better. You can send her your wishes to get better in the comments if you wish. I'm sure she'll read them, because she reads everything. Anyway, yeah, today's Tuesday, and I have just been, chilling out back in Sunderland. We're back in Sunderland now, as you can see with the whole backdrop. I call it a backdrop, but it is actually real. Backdrop's usually used as a term to describe a artificial back. Like if someone puts a curtain behind their videos, that's a backdrop. But this is actually my house. Anyway, enough about me rambling on about backdrops. Things to talk about today. The thing is, I'm going to be here today, and then I'm going to be doing a video on Thursday, so I don't know what to talk about. Do I talk about lots of stuff today, and then have nothing to say on Thursday? Or do I do the same, but the other way around? It's so complicated. But what I am going to say is, I've been thinking about a lot of cosplays recently. I've been thinking, because there's a convention near Sunderland that Billie went to, and I had no one to go with and I didn't feel great. I was ill that week. Oh, I was dead. So I've been thinking of like cosplay ideas and things like that. I mean, the idea of doing a One Piece cosplay, like either doing Luffy or Sanji, I love both those characters and think I could pull them off easily. I've been wanting to do those two characters for a while, but I've just been thinking of other things to do. And like Billie's got an idea of doing like her and some of her mates. She's going to be doing a Black Butler thing. Which would be cool. I don't mind getting in on that. I saw the Undertaker character, who was quite cool. I don't mind doing him, but the problem I have with cosplays is I don't like going through all the hassle to get the costume. And now that may sound really stupid coming from someone who enjoys cosplaying, but it's a case of like, I mean, I've got an Edward Elric cosplay that cost me quite a lot, but not quite a lot. I went through hassle to get it because I had to get it from a foreign country and because blah blah blah. But I use that like all the time because I love the Edward Elric cosplay, and like loads of people know, like people like compliment me on how well I instead of just being the character and going around pulling the pose, I go around as the character as opposed to like being a cosplayer. You go as the character. So like with Edward Elric, I went around. And I was, always, if anyone mentioned anything to do with a smaller size, if they were talking about short in any way, or any version of the word short, I would catch it. And if I heard it, right, in any way, it could be a person I don't even know, I'd zoom over and then go, what did you say about me being, like, and then you just, give the whole, like, what did you say about me being the tiniest thing you ever seen, you couldn't even, you'd probably lose me if you thread me through a needle type things. Just anything, right? And I would do that any time I got, right? I did, like, the first time I did my Edward Elric cosplay, I did it so well, not me boasting, people said that to me, that people referred to me outside of the expo as Epic Ed. Now, that was crazy because it was like one of the first cosplays, one of the first expos I went to was Edward, and I made such a big difference to the event. Well, I think I did anyway. I made such a big impression. That's it. That's what I meant to say. And I was like, oh, it's so amazing. That's why I love cosplay, because I love being the characters. It's just I hate costume making. Is that bad? I mean, I know loads of people who are like, I love doing the costumes, it's so amazing. And I'm like, I couldn't be bothered to go through the hassle of doing things like that. I really couldn't. So yeah, am I bad for being like against costume making? I don't know. It's not. I'm not against it. People do that. I mean, I just don't enjoy doing it myself, and that's the hassle. Oh well. Yeah. So that's me. This has been Tuesday. I nearly said Thursday. God, this is hard. How does Billy do it? Anyway, this has been Luke, ICTCT. I do that every time. I almost say ICN. God, when you've been like from KOC all the way through the years, you just start mixing everything up. It's just going to be KOI in a minute. Oh no, KIC. No, KIT. It's going to be KIT eventually. Anyway, this has been Luke. TCT. Tuesdays. See you all next week.